Today is a very special day, as there are now just 100 days until the opening of our new academy, when we will welcome our first children into the existing school buildings, which by then will have been modernised and made fit for all the exciting changes that the academy will bring. We will then move into our fabulous new academy building, which I'm delighted to tell you you can now see rising out of the ground behind the old building. That will be in September next year.
That, in a year and a half's time, is what we will have. Buildings that the young people can quite rightly be proud of, that the staff, that the community, that all of us can be proud of. But clearly, we aren't waiting till September 2010. That would be too easy. It would also be wrong, wouldn't it? Because it would imply that the building is the only thing that we change. We're changing ourselves and our attitudes. So, starting this September, we open as the Academy. First thing we're going to do is change some of those buildings. So we're going to open out the reception, we're putting new buildings in. We've got a sixth form, post-16 pupils coming. So we need to make better use of the space. Stage 2, to change how we look. Young people here, fantastic models, I'm sure you'll all agree, who look the part and who are already feeling that difference. On the 4th of September, they'll be walking through the doors looking like that. Third, what we're about today, changing what we actually do in the Academy. Changing the things we deliver. This is a group who come and already working with the university, looking at aerodynamics and looking at producing kit cars. But every one of you here brings something, every guest, something we would like to tap into. We want to change what we're offering. Please come and talk about ways that you might be able to help us broaden the opportunities for our young people. And finally, the most important, changing the way we, all of us, think. Changing what it is we're there about. Again, I hope there is not a single person in this room who can't take part in that. It doesn't matter whether you come from a finance department, from a company, or whether you are just supporting from the community. You can bring something that helps us in the changing attitudes and the increasing self-belief that we need for all of us in the Academy. We won't accept I can't do it. We're going to be a can-do organisation. We already are. That's how we've achieved so much already.
Dave has talked to you about the changes that we hope the Academy will bring. I'd just like to say a few words about what we want to keep. There are fantastic kids at William Sharp. Any of the teachers will tell you that. And when we began to plan, we had very much in mind what we called an asset model. We want to keep and we want to build on the best that William Sharp and Bilborough can offer. To me, the message is this, that part of our mission in the Academy is to discover the talent, the passion that every young person has, whether it's for music, sport, art, maths, engineering. One young chap who was hoping to get into our Year 7 told me that his passion was meteorology. It was a little bit of a surprise for parents' evening. But whatever it is, our job is to nurture that. To nurture it to the point whereby some alchemy, it becomes the agent whereby each student achieves his or her full potential.
Tonight I'd like to talk about expenses. They're the expenses that all of us incur. They're the expenses that our society incurs when we have great young people in Bilborough whose potential isn't realised. There are a lot of costs in not doing this right, but the biggest cost is the human cost. And that's why I'm absolutely thrilled to bits, David, to be here with a group of visionaries, a team of players who are going to make this work. I think it is wonderful. It was actually been my preferred option to have had the school starting without the building. Because the building will be wonderful, we'll all be very proud of it, but the school is the people. You're taking on a really serious challenge which will enable all those young people to realise the potential they have always had and the potential that will come to fruition in years to come. So a really heartfelt thanks to all of you, not from me as the Member of Parliament, but maybe as a conduit, a heartfelt thanks from the community of Bilborough and Nottingham North for everything you've done. Okay, I'm going to press now. 9, 8,
7, 6, 5,